Squadkast TV. It's your boy Springz. Check Jazz out while she debates why she's the best and she's the Woty of this year. Hello?
Thank
Jazz,
you
what's
for
good?
having me. What's up?
What's up, Jazz? Big
Thank you for
bag?
having me, man. Thank you for
No
having me.
problem.
I'm not sure who was just speaking about just female battle rap, but I think I want to like kind of piggyback off of that.
Hmm.
So, I'm doing my campaigning. I do my campaign every year, but this year my campaigning is a little different. I'm more like on some everyday type shit. Like I'm going to keep it in y'all face because I do feel like female battle rap has been on the rise and people have been recognizing it. But right now, since it's Wody season, now is the time for niggas to speak about it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
y'all need to not just speak about the jazz hustles, the officials, the vixens, the 40 bars, the coffees, but also talk about the newer girls, right? I'm on the phone with Geechee earlier and we was talking about newer girls and he tried to play in my face like, man, you don't know who popping right now. I said, what are you talking about? You got this person, you got that person. Like I'm telling him like, nah, I really be in tune. So shout outs to all the newer girls, the girls that have been doing it for a while, but they still, trying to make their way through. It's Bars and Roses, right?
Yep, Bars and
Bars and
Roses. That that
Roses.
was that was me
Bars and
talking earlier,
roses.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, like I see it
Nigga,
all.
that
Like I
was
definitely
not
see it
you. That
all.
was just Eliza Versa, nigga. Crazy ass.
girls, Trina, hold it down.
I'm crying. But yeah, so the campaign that I've been doing, it's definitely for me, for Jazz for Wody, but it's also because like the Twitter street's been dead, the donations been on pause. Nobody's really talking about Wody. And I do think like even though Cody was kind of like that, like once it happened, that doesn't mean that it has to be that way for Wody. Like if I gotta make this shit exciting to myself, I'm gonna do that. But it's something I just need that
Turn
push
up.
and that motivation exactly. So when you hit me up to do the space, I'm like,
Hmm.
hell yeah, let's do it because why not do a Wody campaign in the Twitter space? Like,
You know, you know what made me jump to it? I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna hold you. You made a tweet. I ain't wait 2, 3 seconds, nigga. I have to inbox. I said, you know what? Let's see what we could do. You know what I mean? Here we are.
yeah,
Jazz in
I
the
was like
building,
literally
y'all.
like, man, I'm trying to push Cody who wants me to come on their platform and campaign. You actually was the only person that hit me up. Like
Wow.
How
at
about
that
that?
time. At that
Wow.
time, you was the only person that hit me up. But I'm just like, yeah, let's do it. Like it really didn't matter who it was, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
So what I'm doing is you got JT's the other co-host right next to you. You know what I'm saying, the family. And then you got Lou. They're gonna be moderating and going through the questions and things like that. And I wanna say this. This space is really for the ladies. So fellas, you got questions, you could come up or whatever, but I'm imploring more of the females to come up and speak, ask your questions if you have it. Especially shout out She Go Hard in the building. Especially if you're a female battle rapper up and coming and she's here. She's here. She's a vet. She a goat. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. But fellas, take it away, man.
All right, JT, you kick it off, or you want me to kick it off?
Go ahead, kick it off, and I got you behind. I work
Yeah, good
after you,
cleanup,
bro.
nigga. That was good.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
got.
what
I
he
say,
was about to say,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
but it
man,
nasty.
sounded
that's
good.
that's
I
that's
caught that
gross.
shit. I caught that shit.
Jazz, first and foremost, we appreciate having you on the platform. We appreciate you. You're not one of the familiar faces in the spaces. You know what I'm saying? You're not one of the ladies that be in there every day. So it's an honor to get an opportunity to ask you questions. You one of the goats. You know what I'm saying? One of the people on that Mount Rushmore. When there was those debates going on months ago. One thing is for sure, your name never moved. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
We know
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Never.
Thank
we
you.
know jazz is jazz, right? So my first question to you is, and I'm glad that you brought up the newer ladies, right? Uh, my first question to you is going to be this: is there a newer lady that you have watched that you have taken a particular interest in following her career?
And following her career, that's a good question. Uh, if I had to pick a name of following their career, I would say Eon.
Mm.
I like
Okay.
that. Like that.
I like.
Shout
But
out to Eon.
but um, it's a lot of girls, man. It's a lot of girls. You named a lot of them, like Rainfire Moon, Mallory. Nay, Big Eyes. Like there's a lot of girls. The whole She Goes Hard. Like I hosted an event there. But yeah, it's I watch the girls. Like I watch all types of battles for real, for real. And I am a fan of a lot of the newer girls. I think there are a lot of new girls that have a lot of potential.
All right, Jazz, my question would be sort of to piggyback off of that when we're talking about the newer girls. What's some advice you can impart to some of the newer girls as far as standing out, brand building, and things of that nature?
I think my advice really is very cliche. But I've always felt like this since I was like 13. I feel like the best way to build yourself is to be yourself, right? Whether you're somebody that people like or people don't like, at least you're being yourself. And people, you're not trying to be something that you're not, right? Like all I have is to be myself. It takes too much to try to be something you're not or act a certain way that you're not. Like that's the best advice I could give. Like
Hmm.
be yourself, because it's going when people know that people can see when you're not yourself. And if people see that, that could affect the way that people look at you, the way people treat you, the way people take in your bars, your talent. Another thing of advice I would say for sure is uh be careful who you trust, because everybody is not gonna be your friend in battle rap. Like you can be acquaintances, you can be cool, you could hang out with these people. Just be careful who you trust. You know what I'm saying? Don't rap your balls for everybody. Don't tell your business to everybody, because that is how a lot of fallouts happen that really could have been stopped. Like you're not gonna fall out with somebody that you just an acquaintance with. It's always gonna be somebody that you actually fuck with. So it would definitely be those two.
Respect that. I respect that. Lou, you got anything? Does anybody in the audience have anything?
Anybody in speaker, you guys can ask questions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nope, not yet. I don't have no
Or if you
questions
have
yet.
questions,
Okay.
Nope.
All right. If nobody has any questions, so I'll proceed with the next one. Being that it is Woty season, and that's kind of what we're marketing right now and promoting it. Um, walk us through how you felt winning your first Woty, Jazz, and what the accolade means to you as a battler.
Winning Wody is an amazing feeling. Just because you're being named the number one of that year, so all the work that you put in is being appreciated and it's being acknowledged, and there's an official title to it. So when I first won in 2022, it kind of was just like it felt really good, because I was literally going for it. It wasn't something that just happened or I decided to do at the middle of the year. Like it was something I really wanted to do. I came back outside with Gaddis 2021, but you needed two battles to get on the Wody list. So I didn't make it. So I was like, you know what? I just want to be outside. I want to have fun, and I want to go for Wody. And I ended up getting it. A part of it that was super fire was that I won every single award. So it was just like, damn, like I ain't my foot was on everybody's neck. Like I took everything. Like I took the belt, the money, the other side awards. So it was definitely fire. And I think that's something that, as far as this year, like I feel like I had fun this year just like I had that year. Um uh but I think for me personally, I can't tell if like any of the fans see it, but for me personally, I can see the difference in how I'm performing when I'm having fun as opposed to when I'm like, I gotta prove something or I'm trying to show like I'm gonna beat this person. This year was really fun for me. I did everything that I wanted to do, right? It wasn't a thing of, oh, Jazz, battle this, we want you to battle this person, so we gonna book it, or Jazz, will you take this person on my league, and I do it. Like last year was what I wanted to do. I battled in London twice. I teamed up with Rum Nitty. That's my goat. Like everybody don't get to team up with their goat. I battled Tay Rock. Nigga, that's the logo. I battled Coffee. That's the battle that I've been wanting for years. I battled Chirac. That's another girl that I've been watching. I watched her climb up the Wody ranks. Like she was number 6 the year last year. So I'm number 3. She's number 6. She's really right behind me. I battled Capo. Like Capo is one of the stars in the crucibles of the last, I think it was the recent class of the crucibles, and I get to battle in New Orleans. I get to battle in my favorite city. So I just had a lot of fun last year. It was fun. I feel like I left with something every time I battled, whether it was a win, whether it was a battle of the night, a battle of the year, performance of the year. Like everything for me last year was flawless. Like there's no stains on my year.
Jazz out here street
Fire.
sweeping.
By the way, battled and beat Tay Rock. By the way, you want to point that out. You did. You definitely.
I think it's fire that you helped out a couple of struggling artists. I thought that was
Yo,
dope. I thought that
Listen,
was fire.
son.
listen, you gotta
I
give
thought
to
that
the
was fire.
needy, man. Like
Yeah, I thought that was fire.
I didn't battle Tay Rock. I could have chilled. I could have just sat out for the rest of the year. You feel me? But I'm like, I want to battle Chirac. I want to battle Capo. Let's give out these shots. I'm battling all types of tiers. I'm battling champions. Bizzo, Bond in London, he's the champion. I battled Gemini, he's the champion. I battled Coffee, she's a champion. Tay Rock was on his champion run. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about?
International big battle.
I want to battle the best right now. Like I
Okay,
ain't
this
battle
is
you.
why I'm
Let's
wealthy
battle.
this year too. Talk.
This is why I'm here. Like I gotta build it out. You know, this was all six plus months ago. So y'all might not remember, but good. I'm gonna remind you. You know
When
what
it's
I'm
time
saying?
to,
I
and it's
like how
time
you did
to.
When it's
Yeah,
that. I like how
time
you
it's
did that.
to.
Wody
I like how you
season. It's Wody season. But yeah, I think that's why I'm Wody. And like I'm very confident that I should be winning Wody. Like every day I'm tweeting. I got 30 days of promo. I think today's day 14. I got all different reasons every time I tweet something because I really feel like I like checked a lot of boxes, like especially with the criteria. Like I'm criteria based. You feel me? Like I feel like I check all the boxes in the criteria. I'm from good to great in everything. Strength of schedule, consistency, performance, material, moments, impact. Like there is nothing for me that I feel like is nah, that ain't it, or nah, like she fucked that up. I think everything pretty much goes in my favor.
Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. We got some hands in the air right now. I'm not for sure really who's first, so we're gonna go random. Liza, Versa has her hand up, and then JJ, and then we'll go from
You got
there.
Coleman.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. How you doing
Oh,
there? Shout out to you and everything you done in this
Thank you,
process.
thank you, thank you.
My question to you is: have you ever felt like you were overlooked? And if you ever felt like that, how did you come out of that to get to where you are today?
So the word overlooked, I'll say I was never overlooked. I was one of the fortunate ones when I came in, instantly eyes was on me. Like I had that I guess I had the star power early. Um but I think I was growing into it, right? Like I had the star power automatically. It was in me, but I had to build it. I had to learn and I had to make it better, which is the jazz that you have now. But I will say up until probably recently I have been very it's weird because I want to say underrated, but I was rated high. So it's weird to say underrated, and I always have to prove
Underrated.
myself.
You?
Whatever word it is, I've always had to prove myself. So I don't know the word to say that I was, but underestimated. That's the word.
Okay.
I've
Okay.
always been underestimated. Like I've always had to prove myself. I think Capo might have been like my 30th. I don't even know how much battles I got, but let's say I got 30 battles. I may have not been the underdog in like three of them total. And that's up until the recent years. So it's like, it took a long time for people to be like, you know what? I'm just going to give Jazz her respect because at this point, I'm seeing what she's doing. But to answer your question, Eliza, for me to get over that, I had to make sure I was putting belt to ass. So there was nothing you could say. Like you can't say, yeah, Jazz is nice, but she don't be winning. Jazz is nice, but she be having debatables. Jazz is nice, but she losing. I needed it to be she's whooping ass. So what there's nothing that we could say. There's nothing that we could say. Like I try not to leave room for nothing. So that's why like I'm big on just putting my best foot forward in everything, which also leads to me being Wody again. I put my best foot forward. You hear me? And it showed. I'm out there wilding. It don't matter where I'm at. London, New Orleans, Orlando. I don't care where I'm at, who I'm battling. I don't care what tier you are. I gotta talk to you. I gotta get crazy because you still somebody I chose to battle. So I'm gonna treat that like you deserve to get the full 100% jazz.
For sure, for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll keep that in my mental note.
All right, real quick, we got Coleman, JJ, and then Cloudy.
Oh, finally, my arm was hurt. Um,
I'm
Coley
crying.
Cole.
so Jazz,
Yes.
hi first. Um, there's a good chance that someone will get a second Woody belt. Like we'll have two.
Hmm.
What does that mean to you being potentially first woman to hold two Woody belts? And also, where do you think that places you not just on the list for greatest female battle rapper, but where does that put you overall, in your opinion, on the list of battle rappers overall? Like, what number do you now think that puts you at?
Yeah, first of all, winning two-time Wody is amazing. You know, like winning a belt one time is not easy, especially with how much more females have been battling, right? Like 4 years ago, the limit was two battles. Now it's three. I mean, it's not a big difference, but it shows like, okay, the women are outside more, so now you got to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it even pushed me. I'm doing 6 battles a year. That is unheard of. Like, my brand was not Jazz being outside, but so being a two-time winner is it's amazing because again, my work was acknowledged once, and now I did it again, and that's why it just points out for me like how much fun I had this year. It really reminds me of the first time I won 2022. I just had fun and I was doing what I want. But as far as overall, like what that means overall, I never thought about it. But shit, it's almost it is gonna push somebody up because you got Geechee Gotti, who's a three-time Cody winner. And for me, I like when I say that out loud or when I think about it, I be like, yo, this nigga really was the best in the world
3 times in a
three
row.
times.
Word.
That is crazy. Like 3 times is crazy. And it's way more competition with the men. So for a woman to get it 2 times is it just will be amazing. I think it does push the winner up. I don't know exactly like where it will push it, but it definitely helps. Like that's a heavy accolade. Like Jazz the Rapper, two-time Wody winner. Like that right there is crazy. That right there is super crazy. So more than likely, it is going to be a two-time winner though. So whoever wins, it's a big accolade.
Who that?
That's what's
JJ? I
up. Who
think
was
JJ.
next? I think
Yeah.
it yeah, AJ Cloudy, and I'm not for sure what my man's name is right here. I don't want to butcher it.
Word. Yep. What's the word, Jazz? What's up, Jazz?
Oh,
Yes.
that's
What's up?
unique
What's up?
words.
Chillin', chillin'. I just want to give some flowers real quick. It's Woty season. You feel me? Shout out to all of the ladies. Y'all been rapping your ass off. First I want to say, Jazz. Over the last couple years until now, people saying, "Oh, you wasn't coming outside," to you putting belt to ass repeatedly up until now. Like you said, winning all the awards, the prep time, the hours you put in, and all that. You feel me? So I'm gonna say this: the consistent campaigns that you put in are a big part of what you do, and you are a great example to all of the females that's up and coming. You're not too proud to promo, campaign, talk your shit, and I think more females should look at what you're doing and really follow that. So I really appreciate your contributions to the culture. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it too. I mean, I think that when I like literally like maybe an hour ago, somebody tweeted, "Jazz, you the goat. You don't need to campaign." And it's like it's not about being a goat or my stature being top tier because the work don't stop. Like just because I'm top tier don't mean I'm too big to campaign for something. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm campaigning for me. Like I want y'all to vote for me. But it's really to make this shit exciting. Like I said, the tweets wasn't nobody really been talking about Wody. The donations was on pause for a month. Like for a whole month. And the promo is making people like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Let me go ahead and vote. Or even if you see my promo and be like, well, I don't got Jazz's Wody, but I did forget to donate so I could vote for my pick. It's all helping in general. And like the promo that I'm doing this year it was harder than the other years. Like the other years, I would just tweet when I thought about it, or I'll tweet maybe 2 times a week. Whereas this year, I'm like I said, I'm pulling up to the spaces, I'm pulling up to the platforms, I'm setting shit up. I got these my tweets. That's the 30 days of promo. I have the tweets scheduled already. That took a lot of time. I had to really think about, okay, did I say this already? How can I get creative with this? I'm uploading videos, I'm uploading the pictures, I'm selling myself because it's the campaign. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling y'all why I'm Woody and why y'all should pick me. And if y'all have somebody else, maybe I could change y'all mind. Maybe y'all didn't think about it that way. Like, whatever it is, because why not? Why is it not me? Vote for me. That's it. Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
Both pages crazy. Both pages crazy. All right, Cloudy.
Yo, can y'all
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yo,
We
salute to
got you.
everybody. Salute to everybody. What's good, Jazz?
What's up?
Yo, I just wanted to know, like, I know it's Woody and everything, but you think we'll ever get a 3-on-3, the Bardashians versus three other women?
Oh,
Oh
that's
wow.
crazy.
That's
Wow.
insane. That's
I mean, I guess. I mean, I've seen a 3-on-3. A 3-on-3 is actually very interesting. And you know what? We were asked before. We were asked to do a 3-on-3 before. It didn't follow through. Like, it just was a question and like you never followed through. But I mean, why not? It's fun, it's new, it's creative. Like I said, I like to have fun. And at this point, I personally feel like I've done everything that there is to do. Um, and whatever would keep me excited or keep me motivated, like it's cool. Like, I think it's possible. I wouldn't be against it. I don't know about my sisters,
That three
but
on
I would.
that
I
yo,
wouldn't be
that
against it.
3-on-3 can't just be against anybody. Like you know what I mean? Like y'all three, you know what I mean, it gotta be like an official three.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not
It
for real. It
gotta
doesn't
be.
have to be like an elite, but at the same time, it could be against three newer girls that
Yeah, that's
most
true.
people are not familiar with. Honestly, that probably would make the most sense
The
because
most
all
sense, yeah.
have battled everybody. So
Hmm.
all y'all seeing is a rematch.
So, so Jazz, we've talked. I know you've seen a lot of talk lately around the culture about the support that female battle rap gets or doesn't get. Right? There's been a lot of conversations about it. Feel like female battle rap. It's hard to get people to support events. It's hard to get people to support the girls, like the ladies. Right? What do you think is the cause of it, and what can be done to rectify it?
Well, this has been a thing since I've started, and I started 14 years ago. So it's nothing. I'm not seeing anything new that I haven't seen before, as far as people saying that. Um, I really feel like right now we need more attention on the newer girls, because all of us older women, we've battled everybody. Y'all know us already. Y'all are used to us. Like, there's like, yeah, you might get excited when you see a Jazz the Rapper announcement coming. Yes. But at the end of the day, y'all are already very familiar with me. So it's just like, you're watching because you fuck with me, you support me. But I do think that it's the way that the men keep it moving. It's the newer men, right? You build them up. You're seeing them battle the older guys. And with the women, I think that's what needs to happen. Now, it is a thin line between battling somebody that is like, nah, you got to work your way up. Because like I took Chirac last year, right? I took her last year for a particular reason. I saw that she was getting a lot of attention and I was a fan, but she was number 6 on the Woty list. It makes the most sense in the world. I saw her jump from 2022, she was number 15. So she just made it. And she jumped 9 spots to number 6. She's right behind me. It's QB, Casey, then Chirac. You feel me? So for me personally, right, I would need it to make sense. But I think the newer girls, in order to get their names really out there, I think they need to battle the vets and the women that have been doing it for a while. I think for the women to get more support, the more eyes need to be on them. And the older women are the kind of like the pawns. Like, we have to move in order for the females to move. And y'all gotta show y'all ass though. Like, y'all can't be going out there and being ass or choking or fucking up or just being decent. Like I was telling Eliza, you need to go in there and rap like you want people to support. That's really all it is. It comes down to how bad you want it or how good you are too, right? Because there's just certain people that just is not that good, but you need to act like you want it. It's only so much support people can give you, and you got to make them want to support you. That's I think that's what it comes down to.
All right, dope question. I see we got some hands, so we're gonna go with Eliza. We're gonna go with We're gonna go with my man down here. I've never seen him before, and then OG, and then go ahead, Eliza.
No, y'all can
Uh,
pass me.
Jazz,
Y'all good.
would you ever do like ciphers, like all female ciphers, including some of the girls from your time, the new girls, like hosting? Cause since you said you've done everything, so would you try to transition over to like hosting, doing ciphers, throwing a card, throwing an event, maybe stuff like that?
Yeah, hell yeah, I would definitely do that. Y'all, like, I'm not like a stranger to ciphers at all. Like, I've done ciphers so much in my career. And I do hostings. I host battle events. Actually, me and Official is hosting OSBL June 28th in New Orleans. You hear me? But yeah, of course I'll be up. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course I'll be open to it. And damn, you had asked something else. What you asked?
I said, would
Oh,
you throw
throwing a
your own
card.
event, like your own
Yeah.
card? Yeah.
Yeah, I've I've thought about throwing events. I almost threw one last year, but yeah, I've thought about throwing events. Now I don't know if I would like keep it going because being a league owner is not easy, and I know that I don't have the patience for it. I just don't. So like I throw fuck around and throw a card,
Yeah,
and
like kind of what OSBL is doing right now, like something like that, like partnering with somebody and be like, "Hey, let me have a say or so on like 2 or 3 matchups on your card, like something."
No, I would just do my own thing
Okay,
because
okay.
yeah, I would just do my own thing, like just jazz card, like, and it be people that I'm really a fan of and I fuck with and I want them to get that shine. But I also, as a fan, I want to see this battle. Like I want to see y'all go against each other. Yeah, but I have in my notes, I literally have like mock cards like over the past few years. Like I really do. So yeah, it's definitely something I would do. And I like I said, like I do feel like I've done everything. I think for me, it's Mook would be the last thing I gotta check off.
Hmm.
But besides that, I'm open to doing other shit in battle rap for sure, for sure. And if you want to book me to host, holler at me.
I got you for sure. We need you in Texas one time. I might.
Holler at me.
Got you. Unique words. You up next, brother.
All right. So I got a two-part question. With your run this year, your past probably like what 6 battles? Do you feel like you could have been Cody and Woody? And then do you think it's gonna be harder for you to get that next year, being with the competition that you already battled already?
Hmm.
So who would you battle to get it next time? You feel
Yeah.
me?
I think that my 2023 was like competition wise, like was my closest to Cody. That's when I battled Charlie Clips, RX, Loso, Nitty, Twerk, and Big K. Like I feel like that was like the closest. Like, and even with the Cody votes, um, I had the fourth highest percentage, like from the fans type shit. So basically, I was like number 4 to the fans. But my last year, I feel like my last year, I kind of marked the boxes off criteria wise. I noticed with Cody, they hold the strength of schedule really high. Like who have you battled? Like have you battled people that's in this Cody list? Have you battled the best of the best men? As far as Woty, because I have women on there like Cody, like Coffee and Chirac. I have women on there that I feel like rank high for Wody. And then of course I got Tay Rock, but I also got Capo and then my London battles. So as far as Cody, like I landed this year, I landed 11. I've landed 11 3 times actually, and it's pissing me off. But I want to be top 10. But as far as this year, I don't think like all my competition is done, but if I was to go for Cody, I think I would be able to do it. I would just have to pick the right people. I think I would be able to do it. I would just have to pick the right people. Um, but that's not really something that like I'm going for. Like grandma tired, man. Grandma tired. Like they could have that.
Grandma.
Grandma
Grandma
is
Sheesh.
tired.
crazy.
Grandma is
Sheesh.
tired. But I do think I started off great with the hollow battle. Like that was a big one for me. Very thankful he took me because he didn't have to. Hollow is very exclusive. So yeah, the hollow battle was a big one. I have Reed in July. That's on Beat, King of the Dot. So I'm excited about that one. Don't really know what's coming later, but I feel like so far I'm doing a great job.
Now, Jazz. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm coming with the bullshit. You got
Oh
three
shit.
other females. We got Coffee, Vixen, and Miss Hustle. This year, y'all all have been very strong. Like last year, y'all strong, but it's like this year, like, yeah, you know what I mean? How do you feel about your counterparts? Like, because I know you've been paying attention. I don't care if y'all say y'all not paying attention to each other's bullshit. How do you feel about like how they've been doing?
Well, I've never said I don't pay attention, so
Oh,
that's
nah,
what.
not saying you did. You know what I mean? I just had to say it
But
that way.
yeah, I think I'm actually happy that you mentioned Vixen. I feel like Vixen's year, people are sleeping on it, but I feel like all three of them have had great years. Like they've made impact. They've battled great people. We've all been on the same card, so obviously I'm seeing what they're doing. Um, just in general, I do feel like they all had great years. They all can make an argument. But for me, when it comes to all them boxes, that's that criteria. I do feel like I checked all boxes. Like there's no stains on my shit. I think that's the bottom line for
Do
me.
you feel like they checked all the boxes?
Listen, if I wanted to
Mm.
if I wanted to make an argument for everybody, I could, because I'm just really good at shit like that.
Hmm.
But I think that all my shit is like from good to great. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I think I got the job done. I feel like I got the job done. I got a battle of the year with Coffee. I got
Immaculate.
I
That's
got a
what you're saying.
performance. I got a performance of the year with Tay Rock. I got a round of the year for Tay Rock. Second round, y'all go vote those. I had a performance of the night on every card that I battled on, every single card. You had Endgame, and even though me and Chirac didn't drop,
Hmm.
it was on pay-per-view, and I feel like people left talking about me, T-Rex, and Tay Rock. Like those was the three that they was talking about. Capo, New Orleans, like London, like I like, and the battle with Nitty that I did, the 2-on-2 with Nitty out there, it slept on. A lot of people haven't watched it, which I understand. But if you have not seen that battle, go on YouTube and watch it. It was an amazing battle. Like we went out there and really battled Gemini, who is the champion. He has two champions, and
Uh-huh.
Koj was the battler of the year at the time. But like, it wasn't even like we went out there and just watched them. Like them niggas is actually nice. You feel me? Like it was a great battle. Like I think everybody should watch that. And yeah, it was just great. Like I said, I feel like I checked all boxes. Like whatever you looking for in a woman of the year, I did it. Like I went out there and I shine. I shine. Like I shine. There's no dips in my year. Like there's nothing questionable about anything that I did. Like I genuinely feel like every showing was enjoyable.
Coleman.
Okay.
Oh, my turn already. All right. I'm going to not on my BS, but I got a question. So, Jazz, this is probably something that you've seen from the fans before. I know you've seen a bunch of tweets. You've probably
Oh
been
yeah.
sent clips
Oh, she
of
knows. She knows what
spaces
this question's gonna be.
Coleman hopped in the
about
car. Said,
this. Um, in the year, Summer Madness coming also. In the year of 2025,
mm-hmm.
are we going to get a rematch between you and Miss Hustle?
I haven't
Let's
been
go.
called about it. I've said it before. Like anything is possible, but yeah, I haven't been called about that.
If you are called, and if a contract is passed to you and everything makes sense on the business end, and it's a Summer Madness on the top, are you gonna agree?
I mean, if everything makes sense.
I heard that.
Okay,
So,
y'all heard it here
so
first.
yeah. So for the newer fans, guys. Can you speak a little bit of the history between you and Hustle as far as the first match and why it would be an important rematch?
You said your phone was breaking up. You said the history.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
as far as the
Oh, I'm
newer
saying like
fans go,
can you
I'll take it, JC. My bad. As far as the newer fans that may not know the history behind the first battle and how things went, why it's such a highly demanded rematch. If you want to speak to that,
Um, I mean, me and Hustle is at the top of our game right now, right? We talking about Woty, and we've been in the talks
Yeah,
with Woty for the past what,
amen.
3 years. So that I mean, essentially, that's why it's being talked about.
Do you
yeah, it's time. Y'all both champs.
do you think, Jazz, that I know you mentioned Mook earlier, which I saw him call you out kind of to your
Yeah,
face, really.
yeah,
Said he owes you a ass whooping, if I'm not mistaken. Those were the words. Do you think a rematch with Miss Hustle is a bigger battle than you and Mook?
Personally, the Mook battle, I feel like that right there is the one because Mook Mook battling Jazz the rapper is damn near like a mirror match. Like
Mm.
that's I feel like that's legendary in battle rap in itself. It's big for my resume, but I think that's a statement. Like Jazz the rap, like when I say Jazz the rapper versus Murder Mook, it just feels like damn, like he really did that because Mook ain't about to just tell me I tell nobody anybody that they deserve an ass whooping. Like what did I do to deserve one?
Mount
Like,
Rushmore.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do to deserve this? So, yeah, I love the Murder Mook battle. Like to me, that's iconic. And I think right now I feel like I want to be on an icon run. Right, I got Hollow, I got
Icon
me.
run.
Yeah, I
Like
definitely want
that.
to an iconic run.
Icon run. I like that. All right, yeah, don't get quiet, niggas.
no
Did you see
OG
my
got it.
Oh,
hand?
oh,
Then I
you.
I
got
didn't.
Oh, oh.
I don't see your hand, Tessa. I'm sorry.
I had a feeling. I was like, I must be a listener
She
on
looks
the
small. All
on
right,
the
hey,
so go
go
ahead,
ahead,
stage.
Sarah.
Tessa, then OG. Go ahead.
So perfect timing because I have always called Jazz an icon. So I'm, very happy to be here in a space with her today. I do have two questions, but I just wanted to say this to you because you did bring up your rock battle, and I feel like be remiss if I didn't share that I really appreciated your third round for him because I feel like a lot of people try to have wrestling bars for Rock because obviously, but I've always appreciated your attention to detail, and I feel like just the route that you went that round, going with a completely different wrestling promotion, and if you didn't hear it from nobody else, I greatly appreciated that round. Like I was going crazy in my house during that round. So I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Did you appreciate enough to vote me for Wody?
Um, I already voted. I did
Did
my
you?
survey.
But who you voted? Did you vote for me?
Your overall Wody,
She ain't vote for me, so you ain't appreciated that much. But thank you.
for you for the round, absolutely. But I had a different
That ain't
Wody.
even
I
the
do love
round.
you
That ain't
though.
even the round. That's round of the year.
I definitely voted for you for round of the year,
Well,
undoubtedly,
I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take that.
absolutely.
All right, there's a silver lining.
So my now most of the superlatives I got you for sure, per usual. But first question is, I have really always appreciated just um hearing about your appearance when you battle. I always look forward to seeing what you're going to wear and things like that. So, what advice would you give to a lot of the newer girls that
That can't dress.
obviously
That can't dress. Go ahead.
okay,
Yeah.
but I was gonna say in regards to like not necessarily that they need to pull out the Mugler that you had against Vixen, but just actually trying. I guess like what would you say like is the reason why that's something that you personally care about it, and why other newer women should also care about their appearance during their battles as
I
well.
love you, Tessa, for trying to be politically correct. Yeah, Jazz, some of these women can't dress. So, what,
I was trying to be
walk us through
nice.
how you put your outfits
If I
together.
say I can't,
Oh, that's
if I
what she
say
was
these
trying to
Don't
women
get
listen
can't
to
to.
her.
dress,
She just
Serious?
and
Went
then they
all
be
the way
like, "You
around the
can't
block.
dress either." I'm sorry. I was trying to be nice.
This is sick. Go ahead.
Um,
This is sick.
Yeah, so I mean, I just feel like throughout my career, like that is something that I would think about. Just because appearance is everything. And I ain't battled a lot either, so I had like every time I battled, I had to do something. But once I really started stepping it up was when I battled Gaddis, and my manager was like, "Yo, you about to battle on a Drake card? Like, you gotta look like something." And honestly, ever since then it's like I felt the difference. Like, you know, when you look good you feel good, and I felt the difference in my confidence. I felt like, you know, people like you that would compliment how I look or how I dress or just things like that, and it just builds up everything for your brand. You know, sometimes I I have come with some sweats, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna make sure my makeup is good, my hair is good, and I'm not a big makeup person. Um, and like dressing wise, like on a regular, like I'm not big on it for real. But if it's time to be Jazz the rapper or performer, like that's when it's like, all right, this is gonna be on camera forever. So I need to make sure I'm looking right, and I do think it was a big part in how people started to talk about me or look at me like the star status. Like, even if I was a star already, now I'm looking like a star. It just adds to it. And everybody doesn't know how to dress, and that's okay, but at least look like something, look like you care.
Okay, the last question that I have
Yeah, Tessa,
is
make sure you get to
just give me a moment. The last question that I have is that as someone who is a reigning undisputed Christmas Carol and Jazz the Rapper Spaces champion, gave you the idea to host those spaces every year for Christmas, with, you know, either giving gift cards or money, and especially giving an all expense paid trip to a fan to come to an event. What made you decide to come up with that and just kind of give back to the fans, especially around Christmas time, you know, when we all trying to figure a lot of stuff out? Like, what made you come up with that idea?
It's fun. It's fun. You know, if you've been following me, if you've been a fan of me, you know that I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun. I like to engage. Like, I don't come in the spaces a lot, but I'm not a stranger to spaces. Like, I've been in spaces before. And I don't come into spaces a lot, not because it's like I hate the spaces. I don't have a problem with the spaces. That shit just is time consuming for me. Like, if you get in a space, I'll end up staying there for mad long, and I don't want to do that, so I just stay away. But yeah, it's just fun. Like, it's bringing holiday cheer again. It's giving back. Like, I fuck with my fans. Like, I like to engage with y'all, and I'm heavy on social media everywhere. Like Instagram, Facebook, like I interact with everybody. Like, it's not it's not abnormal for me. But yeah, we had the big bag giveaway. You know, the trivia that we got. I'm getting all this trivia. I like stuff like that too. The battle rap Jeopardy. I'm coming up with all these questions, and yeah, it's just honestly, it's just fun. It's just fucking fun. And I'm glad that, you know, people enjoy it. I'm glad like people like you that come back to it, right? Because you could have hated it, and like I'm never going back to the big bag giveaway. So I do, and I do have repeat winners as well. So that just shows like, you know, niggas is still in tune, niggas still fucking with me, and people want to have fun too. It's definitely fun.
I'm so happy you touched on that question, Tessa, with giving back to the fans. So, Jazz, our platform, our hashtag, let the fans speak, is literally a platform for fan bases and fans to, you know, have a voice in this culture. So, my question to you is, how important is your fan base to you? Because we get into a lot of debates sometimes where sometimes battlers have a lot of things to say about fans and having too much access, and you know they're the talent and things of that nature. How do you feel about having fans and having a fan base and how important they are to your brand.
It's super important. Um, and again, I've never been one to not engage with fans, so I've always been like that though. Like I don't know if it's because like I'm a fan myself. Like I'm a fan of battle rap myself. So for me, it's kind of like I'm like a hybrid. But also, as far as the accessible thing, I do feel like battle rappers are too accessible. But at the same time, you control your accessibility. So you can
Right.
never blame anybody else but yourself, right?
Right.
So it's
Right.
for me, I know I have a line. You feel me? Like I don't mind interacting. I don't mind taking pictures. I don't mind chopping it up on the spaces or at an event. I don't mind at all. Like if you've been around me, you know that. But yeah, the fans have always been important to me because that's what that's what keeps you going, right? If it's not for the fans, then really you just kind of just pushing yourself, right? Like I've always felt like I've always I've always been popular like when I first started and I've always had a fan base. Obviously it has grown and I know I pay attention to everything. I noticed when it changed to almost I don't think I have a cult following, but it changed to a loyal following. Right? Like
That's kind of a
a
cult.
Nah, cult,
Yeah,
a
it's a
cult.
cult
I'm gonna tell you the difference between loyal and a cult.
right
A
now.
cult, they're extreme and they're ignorant, and they might troll and they might just say anything to big up who they're talking about. My fans don't do stuff like that. They're not crazy. Like they're going to just state the facts, and they're loyal. A
She don't
cult,
have fanatics.
cult is scary.
Got you.
Like a cult is scary. Like you can't tell them
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing. Right.
But yeah, and I feel like the people that I feel like are the most loyal in my fan base is the people that stuck around when I wasn't battling a lot. And I feel like now when I'm battling a lot and they see like the flowers I have, the top two got 35 votes each is crazy. I know 35 people
Yeah,
and
that is, that is
my
crazy.
nigga, it's 86 people. It's 101 people in this space. So more people in this space than that voted. And that's crazy to me. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know why it was so little. I don't know if they just didn't feel like anybody deserved it. But I'm going to push for my motherfucking year. I'm going to push my motherfucking year. Like I said, strength of schedule. I'm battling all the top people in their respective places. Uh, consistency. You know what I'm saying? No chokes. I'm clean. I'm writing up. I'm every card. You going Jazz going to come with something. Moments. I mean moments. Y'all know the moments. Impact. I got impact with damn near everything I'm doing. Material. It's in the fucking material and performance. If I'm leading a performance of the night for Tom, come on, we scratching off that performance. So yeah, it's I'm going like I said, I'm going to promote myself. I'm going to push for people to see why is Jazz the rapper Woty. I didn't think she was Woty. Let me see yo. I think Jazz is Woty, but let me see her reasons.
Yeah, Frank, go ahead, bro. I know you've been waiting for a minute.
Oh, salute. I ain't
Well, Frank up
nobody.
here?
My name is Frank White. I ain't nobody. I'm just calling. Big fan, Jazz the rapper. My question is a two-part question. What was your favorite performance last year? And my other question is, Summer Madness is around the corner. Could we get a Jazz and Miss Hustle rematch? Thank you kindly.
We
Somebody
already
asked
asked
you
We
We
that
that
already asked.
the
question.
second
Frank.
one we got
He
there already,
wasn't
Frank.
here.
The second one
Somebody
we
Then
already
covered
gotta
that
asked
one.
ask
that,
two.
so
Then gotta
you
ask
could
two
catch. She doesn't
questions.
have to answer the same shit twice. You could catch the recording. She already answered that bit.
Okay, what about the first one, Trina?
Well, wait.
That
All
one's
right.
valid.
So,
The first question was what was what was your favorite performance from last year?
my favorite performance definitely is the Tay Rock performance. Because what I how I prepared for that battle, it was just very intentional. Like everything was intentional. I wanted to get performance of the year. Like and I'm talking about in all of battle rap. Like I didn't. It was bigger than the card. It was bigger than the program. Like I'm like I need to get performance of the year because first of all, this is Tay Rock. Like if I'm not trying to outperform everybody, then why am I here? You know what I'm saying? Why am I main eventing? Oh yeah, first female to headline Summer Madness. That's another check box, a box checked off. But
Talk.
yeah, like so Tay
Talk
Rock.
crazy.
I was very, just particular with how I prepared for him. How she said about my third round. Like the third round for me was my favorite round because of the different attack that I took, like the wrestling bars. Like I don't watch wrestling, but I know he does. And if I'm making him react, like that means something. You know what I'm saying? Like
That
I
was
had
smart.
the Prince Nana. I actually watched. I think one of
That
them
was
cage
fire.
shits. What did the nigga put the staples in his face? I actually
Cage
watched
shits
it.
is
Oh, you
crazy.
talking about Hell in a Cell? Yeah.
Yeah,
In
that.
the face.
I watched Hell in a Cell, and that's how I came up with the staples in his face bar. I couldn't believe he put staples in that nigga face. But yeah, I had then the Prince Nana bar. I had the Prince Nana bar. He saw it. He followed me. Like, hello again. What's that? Impact? I don't know what that is, but we checking the boxes. But yeah, it's definitely Tay Rock. But I think that's the obvious answer. But after Tay Rock, it would be Bizzo Bond that I
That
battled in the
was
week.
my shit. Good
Yeah,
shit.
that battle, I feel like that's another battle I feel like a lot of people didn't see. But for me, I think those 3 rounds were so well put together. And I was fiending to go back to London. Like I battled in London in 2018, but it was for a movie festival. So I couldn't really battle. Like I had to do a hybrid. But this was a battle crowd, premier battle league. Oh yeah, we gonna drop them accolades. I battled Bizzle Bond on there, and I battled Gemini Koj, and now I'm part of the top 10 highest viewed on the channel. That's all
Fire.
I'm. Listen,
Fire.
2024 really like it's really mine. But yeah, I really liked it. I took a liking to Bizzo for a couple years. I loved how he approached battles. He's an angler, so I'm like, ooh, I like the way he think. Like he say shit that I would say. Like so, the approach that I took with him, I had to really watch all his battles. I had to angle him just like I angled
Yeah,
young
him
Faith
working at a
after the
hotel,
battle.
that was a great you knowing
Right.
that showed you was tapped in.
Right, I had to. I rapped about that nigga having a nipple ring. He didn't. Even, he was like, I don't got it no more. But how did you know that? I'm like, shit. I saw it on one of your pictures on Instagram. I see it was poking through the shirt. Like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that Bizzo for me, the not so obvious answer is Bizzo. Like I felt like I had to break him down a way that other people haven't. And of course, I got these London bars that people's like, yo, how does she know that? But
Fire,
it's like I've
fire.
been to London so much that I just learn these things. So yeah, definitely Tay Rock and Bizzo. He was the UK champ. Yeah.
Yeah, I had you winning that Bizzle one. Good shit.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What's up? We got two more hands in
And
the air
then
real
and then we
quick.
got we got well, hold
We
on.
got a
We got a
question
question
from the
in the
from the
jumbotron.
listeners.
Question to Jazz from Damone. He says, "Do you remember the moment you fell in love with rap?"
Huh. Do I remember the moment I fell in love with rap? I probably don't because I've been listening to rap since I was a child, like a kid, like just saw my father listening. But I can say um I fell in love with battle rap probably at about 13. Well, I started rapping at 13, so maybe it has a connection. But I fell in love with battle rap at 13. So it probably was around the same time. I was a big fan of punchlines, you know what I'm saying? And obviously battle rap is punchlines. But when I'll say from 13 to 17 is when I started like recording heavy. I was on MySpace. I was in high school. We had a group. We used to be at the talent shows. And actually, I dropped a mixtape when I was 17. It's called When I Was 17. And I had a song called Carla, and I rapped about rap, but like as if she was a woman. And I was just rapping about how I started and how I fell in love with it. So I'll say 13 to 17 was like that was my honeymoon phase. Like, like that was when I started realizing, yo, I'm actually like
Yeah.
good for real. Like I always felt like I was ahead of my time though. I always felt like that. Like I would rap on beats that a 15-year-old would not rap on, like soulful beats. And Papoose was one of my favorites. So it's like, but you 15, you like Papoose, like hell. But yeah, definitely those teenage years.
Okay, okay. OG.
What's the deal? What up, though, Jazz? You all right?
What's up?
What's the deal? I want to ask you this. Now, I know you on your presidential campaign. Da, 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 you gon' do your campaigning. You definitely are a contender for the Woty. You know, you, I would say hustle, I would say coffee. But I want to say even the years y'all won, y'all all could have won it. Even the years y'all lost, y'all could have won it. Y'all filled the criteria perfectly. So what is your one life or death separator that separates you from coffee and hustle this year? And that what's the reason? Like the one, because strength of schedule, y'all both got that. You know what I'm saying? I can really go down everything in the criteria. Y'all, all my bad, all three of y'all got that. So what is your one
Mhm.
separator point that you would have for yourself?
I think if I had to put one, because I feel like there's a few, but if I had to put one, and I've said it,
If
my
it's a
year was
few,
flawless.
elaborate on them, because I don't know what they are.
Oh, I feel like my year, not even I feel like my year was flawless. And by flawless, what I mean is every time I'm on a card, I'm leaving with something, whether it's a win or a performance of the night. I have no chokes. There's no stains on my resume. Like you can't watch a battle. You're not watching a battle of mine and saying that was cool or I didn't really like that song, which is different from 2023. Like I had the clips battle that a lot of people didn't like. I was stumbling with Big K. I think that this year is just flawless. 2024 for Jazz the Rapper is flawless. That would be the bottom line. It's other things that fall under the flawlessness, but vaguely speaking, I was flawless.
All right. Who next? Mahala.
Um,
Mahala.
Mahalo,
Oh
Mahala.
go.
yeah, my fault, my fault. Hey Jazz, what's going on? Question, two questions actually. Would there ever be a time in battle rap that you manage a rookie or mentor a rookie? That's the proper word I'm looking for. Would you ever mentor a new person, and would you ever do a 2-on-2 with Surf?
So I managed Merlot at a time, and I feel like me being a battle rapper, managing comes with mentoring. It's like kind of like how can I manage somebody and not give him advice, right? So for Merlot, I'll say Merlot was definitely the one. Um, and what was the second question?
Would you ever do a 2-on-2 with Surf?
Oh yeah, I would definitely do a 2-on-2 with Serve. I would rather do a 2-on-2 with him than battle him, honestly. But yeah, a 2-on-2 with Surf, I feel like that's something that people have always wanted to see. I've always wanted to do it. I'm pretty picky with my 2-on-2 partners. Like I think my 2-on-2 partners have to be people that I know like I'm gonna be able to like our writing styles. I'll be able to write with them. We'll have we have chemistry in real life. Like I'm kind of big on that because we've seen teams that don't really have chemistry, um, like battle wise, and I'm big on how the fuck I look, like how my performance is. Like I don't want to be on stage and motherfuckers be like, they not really. I don't see it, So Surf is definitely somebody that would fit that for sure.
All right. I'm gonna let this one right here in the jumbotron be the last question. Cause Jazz, we appreciate you for even pulling up to the space. You know what I'm saying, and blessing us with your campaign. Remy has a question. He says, hold on. If you could make the ideal female battle rapper to go against yourself, what qualities would you take from other female battlers to make said battler?
Makes it. Yeah.
Hmm. So basically, what would be the? Let me say something. I don't give a fuck how much qualities I give them. They still not beating me. But let me think.
Yeah.
Let me think. Let me think. It says, all right, so look, we gonna go angles like me. Um, I think anglers are like the least popular battle rapper. Like, you got a lot of performance, you got a lot of punches, you got a lot of pens. I think anglers are the least. So
On the female
definitely
side or overall?
overall,
Okay.
yeah, overall. Angler for me. Um, I'm gonna go performer official. I'm gonna go mm, Pen Casey. And I'm gonna go delivery. I'm gonna go delivery. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna go delivery QB.
Wow.
Mm.
I
Interesting.
like that.
Yeah,
I like
I
that a
think
lot.
that mix, me, official, Casey, QB. I think that mix is a lot. That would be a lot for me to deal with. That would be a lot for me to deal with. Like I'll have to really like I'll have to I'll have to nitpick for flaws with that person.
Mm. Okay.
All right.
Anybody else before I close out?
Oh,
OG got us.
oh, gee. And I had a quick question I wanted to ask Jazz.
I bet. Y'all two close it out. Good. OG.
Go ahead, OG.
Nigga.
Oh, my
Yo,
bad. Y'all go
OG.
ahead. I meant to put it down. My bad.
I
Okay.
good, Lou.
All right. So, Jazz, one final question I have for you. If you had to pick someone to take your place the day you leave battle rap, who is that rapper?
Somebody to take my place. I nobody can take my place. I'm sorry. Like it, I'm a one on one man. Like
Like
I'm
when
a
you
one on
leave, who
one.
would you leave? Like who would you leave? Like
Who carry
the crown to?
who you leave the crown to when you leave?
I'm gonna have a daughter, and that's who's gonna get the crown.
Sheesh.
Damn. Okay.
We going. You know what I'm saying? That's the only correct answer. She gotta have that Jazz the Rapper blood.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad
Mm.
at it. I ain't mad at
We find out that your target here in these streets. It's crazy.
All right. I'm gonna do after space after this, you know what I'm saying, for reasons. I'm gonna wrap this up. But Jazz, we appreciate you for pulling up, man. If you haven't voted, y'all, vote, you know what I'm saying? You can find the survey. Like what you gotta do, you gotta send the email.
Yeah, no,
Y'all put it in the Jumbotron?
once you donate to the GoFundMe link, you should receive an email
Yeah.
with the survey. You would fill out that email. The email is going to be titled GoFundMe, and that's going to be the link to your survey where you can vote for your Woty. So appreciate you showing up, Jazz. We appreciate the time you spent answering the question, kicking it with the fans. We really love to have you on the platform, man. I know you are not you're not a frequent flyer of the spaces, but we would love to see you around here to kick it
Yeah,
with us
happy
some more.
hop in your spaceship. Pull up to the mat, pull up to We World. You're welcome. You're always welcome.
Listen, I listen. I
As a matter of
that's
fact, Jazz, hold on. I don't even mean to cut you. I'm gonna put you on the spot because Danny Myers has come through Weed World, and we do battles in the spaces. You feel me? Would you mind coming by and being a judge?
I thought you was gonna ask her to do a space battle.
I thought
No.
Waiting for
Oh,
that.
y'all
Like,
like how I
wait,
set it up?
what?
That would
Nah,
be
nah.
funny. That is
That's
That would be
hilarious.
crazy.
funny
Yo.
though,
All right.
Jazz.
I thought he meant that too. I was like, wait,
Oh, y'all like how
hold
I
That's
on.
set that up?
actually hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say I wasn't even thinking that route, but shit.
But
I
Jazz, like
put
if
me up for
we
It's the one thing you've never done.
right, if we put a pot together,
Hmm.
could we entice you to give us like, you know?
listen, y'all know what I like to say. Anything is possible.
Okay. Another exclusive. There
I
you go.
like it. All right.
Wait,
But
what you say?
as far as a judge though, you could definitely hit me up. You could definitely hit me up.
I just plugged We World for a judge. OG.
Follow me
Start
back,
there.
Jazz. She trying like she don't know me. It's cool.
Wait, who's that?
That's
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 OG.
OG.
OG. Yeah, I've been following Jazz for a
No,
minute.
she
She
know
ain't
me
followed me
as
back
Weed
yet
and
neither.
Battles. She don't know me as OG, y'all.
Oh, you got a new page.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I just followed you, but who's your Wody?
Damn, boy, I'm just a fan. You put me on the
Yo, she
spot.
got the gun out. She pull it. Yo, she not playing.
And
Nah,
you
pulling
gotta
up
Listen,
with
listen.
the
listen, hustlers.
shotgun.
It's a very tight race. We got three front runner women who's been rapping their
But
ass
who's
off.
your Wody? But who are
I
you
don't.
voting?
I'll let you know when Jay Black give me the survey. I
So
ain't even got a
Jazz.
survey. I ain't even.
But who
I'm
you
listening
who
right
you
now. I'm trying. I look like
who's your Wody?
I don't know right now, Jazz.
Nah,
So
you
when
ain't
you gonna know?
This
getting
nigga
no
don't.
follow back, man.
Yeah, this
Like
nigga don't know
you
how to.
didn't ask me. You
Yo,
didn't ask me
Coleman,
my
watch this.
Nah,
bottom
Listen,
Jazz
line,
Jazz,
and
right?
with me
still
shooting
ain't.
in
And
the jump. Look,
you
Jazz
look.
know
You
me. I'm
asked
gonna
me my
put the.
bottom
I'm not
line.
just gonna give you the. You feel me? I'm gonna put the pressure on you. I'm gonna put the pre.
It's
Nah,
no. I
you
don't.
got a good
Still
case.
no. Still no
You
pressure
did.
though. I got 30 days of promo in this
You
motherfucker.
know what
There's
though?
no pressure.
I'm gonna give you this,
So,
Jazz. I'm gonna give you this, Jazz. You looking promising because you did. You know you did get the Cody out of here. So I ain't gonna lie. You looking a little promising. But
Come
that's
on, man.
all. I don't know yet though, man. I don't know if
The
that's
proof
enough.
is the proof is in the pudding, man. Pay attention to my tweets. I know you've been seeing my tweets. I've been promoting for 2 weeks straight, and I got 16 days left. Just pay attention to the tweets. I don't know what else I could do for you to feel like
You
I'm
know, it's
voting. I
just
feel
like it
Hey,
like
was just
Faye.
like
so
Kamala and
hold up.
Trump, man. I'm a really I'm just trying to you feel me? Like make the right decision. Do what's right.
listen. I didn't said everything to tell you it's the right decision. I didn't told you everything.
Are you a
I'm
shoe in for
flawless.
this award, man? Bonus question. You a shoe in?
But I feel like I got the
Nah,
job done.
don't get the nah. What
I feel
is
like
it?
I feel like I got the job done.
That's
I
not.
think
Are
the
you a
the
shoe
top
in?
listen, I think the top contenders have great years, right?
Okay.
I don't think I'm going against people that's just like, nah, their years was ass. I do think I'm going against people with great years, but I feel like I got the job done.
Okay. You did better than the years you lost. You did mention that.
What?
Okay. But are you a shoe in though? Like, is this your shit? Like when we break it
I
all
nigga,
down.
what you ain't did you not hear me this whole Wody
You
stage?
said I
Nah,
got the
How is
job
Jazz
we
the rap?
done.
I'm
I got the
asking,
job
how is
done.
Jazz the rapper? How is Jazz the rapper not Wody? That's my question.
It's some other people that got the job done.
But how is Jazz the rapper not Wody?
You got a nice variable, man. I give you that. You got one good variable that's kind of this.
He doesn't have an answer for
You
you.
beat the Cody, so you know.
Jazz, I'm gonna just tell you straight up like this, right? For me personally, it's between you and Hustle. I've been saying that. Don't have my mind made up. You're here now, like I said, that y'all are you're campaigning. I'm listening.
That's a fact.
Between you and her, I'm gonna know my decision because I'm gonna vote what Wednesday or whatever that is. I'm definitely doing that. But Hustle's tomorrow, in case y'all don't know, 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Look,
So y'all
look,
pull up.
right? This is I'm gonna break it down one last time because I did
Hmm.
when I first came in. I'm gonna break it down one last time.
Let's
One
go.
last time.
Criteria, because he's saying I got one variable, which is Tay Rock.
That's it.
No,
That's it.
that's not, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's a big
Talk your
one,
shit.
What's the other?
right? We gonna break it down by the criteria. I don't know who go by the criteria. I'm gonna go by the criteria, right? Strength of schedule. Not to get into too much detail how I did before. Strength of schedule. I'm battling highly ranked people in their respective area. Right? You got Bizzo, Kojay, Gemini. That was my London battles. Those are the top UK battlers. They are champions. Gemini is a champion. That man got a belt. Bizzo got a belt. Kojay ain't got no belt, but he was the battler of the year. My fault, y'all. I be throwing shots at Kojay. You got Coffee. She's a previous Wody. She got a belt. So I battle. I got 3 champions already. Boom, boom, bing. Right? And I'm battling niggas in their home. I'm battling in London. Then you got Tay Rock. He's on a Cody run. He don't got the belt yet, but he's on a Cody run. In URL, that's his home. Bing, pop, boom, 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 pop, bing. Then you got Capo, New Orleans, his home. Come here real quick. Bing, boom, main event. I got 4 main events. I got four.
Talk
Last
heavy. Talk
talk to him.
heavy.
I'm
Okay.
I'm just breaking it down. Then you got Chirac again. She Coffee and Chirac highly ranked on the Wody list. Chirac was number 6. QB was after me. Casey was after QB. Then you got Chirac. Why am I not going for Coffee and Chirac? Those are people they had close years to me, right? Boom. Material, obviously that's subjective, but the material is great. I'm writing up. You know what I'm saying? Every card, I'm standing out. If I'm leaving with performance of the night or a performance of the night every time, that means I'm scratching off everything: moments, impact, material, and performance. Right? Performance, material, moments, impact. In order for you to get performance of the night, you gotta have all that. You have to. Then with those, I'm leaving with a battle of the year with Coffee Brown, the talk of the town. This is a highly anticipated match. You niggas was waiting for me versus Coffee Brown. And what happened?
Okay.
We deliver. We deliver a battle of the year on Known with Lux and Drum Nitty. We on Known, nigga. I ain't been on Known since official, nigga.
Talk crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Then we spin the block and we main event on URL. Summer Madness, Kings vs. Queens. The women been killing shit so much, they decided to make a hybrid. And who they wanted to be main event? Jazz the Rapper. Come on, like what we doing? I'm living up to the main event hype. I don't even gotta explain much with Tay Rock. But if we want to get into it, that man was on a Cody run. That man was knocking down whoever was in it, pause, whoever was in his way. I felt threatened. I gotta go in there with 3 extreme rounds. I don't just got performance of the year with the women. I got a performance of the year with the men's in them. Round of the year. That's 8 sticks is lit. Happy Hanukkah. We viral, baby. We viral. Then a month later, just 1 month later, I take Chirac. Everybody like, come on, Jazz, what you doing? But it's
Yeah, what
end
was you
game.
doing with that?
It's
Right.
end game. Hello, who else in the battle on end game besides a girl that I feel like deserve it? Chirac again, number 6. What we do? Performance of the one of the performances
Right.
of the night. Like I said, it didn't
That
stop at.
night was stinky, but go ahead. Go ahead.
You said what?
I said that particular night was stinky, but go ahead. Go ahead.
How,
Go
how
ahead. Talk
wait,
your
how
shit.
no, how was
That
it?
don't take away nothing from
No,
you.
no,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to ask you, how was it stinky? Like, what you think was stinky?
No, that night,
What you
yeah, you
mean?
want perform, but that night was nasty.
How? Who was
Go ahead though. Oh, because it was just a bad night. People was choking left and right that night.
who
That night
choked?
was
Who choked?
stinky.
Who choked?
Well, Chirac choked.
Did
Chirac choked versus you.
Chirac choke?
Who choked?
Chirac
It was
choked
a couple. It was
versus you.
many
Who
more.
else
I don't want
choked?
to.
If everybody was
Chirac
choking, who
and
else
many
choked?
more and company. Chirac and company. But
Who?
move on. I don't
Who?
want to
No,
stop
no,
letting you
no.
got
Because
going on.
I
And
want to know.
company.
I want to know who's the company. Who's the
It was
company?
stinky company.
I don't remember a lot of. I'm gonna be honest.
It's
I don't
cool. You do a lot. You do it. That's why you
listen.
here. Go ahead.
But look, I don't remember a lot of people choking, but I didn't leave. Like it's subjective, but I was one of the performers of the night. Me,
There you
Tay
you
Rock
was.
battle, Tay Rock battle clone, Rex battle bad news. Right, I left with something. Niggas, I don't think that card was ass. And again, I don't remember leaving there feeling like, damn, niggas is choking left and right. I don't remember that. But boom, we got
Okay.
Chirac. We did the boom. But then a week later, I go to London, nigga. I'm
Talk heavy.
I'm I'm moving. You feel
Passport
me?
battles. Okay.
I love your ad libs. Look, I go to London, but I'm in Atlanta. I go back to Phoenix and I fly to London. Like my body don't know what time it is. I go to London, me and Nitty up till 3 in the morning for like 5 days. Nigga, I'm up on jet lag. We go out there, we main eventing, we performing. Niggas love that battle. I mean, I already battled the champion in London, Bizzo Bond. Bizzo Bond actually battled Gemini and put his belt on the line, and Gemini won. So I went and battled Gemini, the new champion. Yeah. Oh, this the new champion? Bring him to me. Let me get on him real quick and bring the alien. And then
Belt
we
to
take
ass.
huh? We got 3 weeks. I got 3 battles in 6 weeks. That's tough. And then I'm battling a week apart. Battling a week apart is not
Okay.
easy. It's not easy. And then I'm teaming up with somebody I never teamed up with. Feel me? Boom. Close the year out with Capo. Again,
Right.
Spar, one of the top in the crucible. We in his home. We in New Orleans. Main event. We get a YouTube drop 3 days later. What we
Hmm.
doing? I ain't even mentioned me and Bizzo dropped. I'm still in London when it dropped. This shit was so good
Talk
they couldn't
heavy
hold it. They
then.
couldn't
Okay.
hold it.
When you right, you
They
right.
couldn't hold it.
International.
I'm top. I'm now entered. I battled 2 times on Premiere. I'm now top 10 highest viewed on Premiere. If that's not impact, I don't know what is. I'm scratching everything off for you. I feel like the only thing I can't like really get up here and debate is material.
Yeah, that
Cause
material.
my material. it is what it is. Like I'm not about to sit here and tell y'all my bars, but hello, strength of schedule, consistency. I'm doing good. I'm not choking. You got impact. That goes without saying. Moments. I'm going to leave with something, and I think that and performance. Yeah, performance. I'm getting performance of the night. I'm doing everything. I'm performing. Hello,
You
you
already
got
left
no,
with something. Are you gonna leave with the Wody? Because you left with something at Cody. I mean, we can
listen.
all leave with something. Gift bag,
No,
something.
no, we all
Didn't they
actually we
award
all
you over
can't.
there?
We all can't leave with something. Everybody don't leave with
Just
something.
saying. You get. They gave you something. You got a gift bag, or you. So you leaving with Wody? Something. You got something. Just asking.
Listen, listen. I'm just saying the proof is in the pudding. Like I said, every day, this was a summary, but every day for 16 more days, I'm tweeting while I'm Wody, bro. I got 30 days of promo in this bitch.
Okay.
That right there should tell, and I'm not repeating shit. Like today's tweet ain't gonna sound like next week's tweet on next Friday. Like I'm telling you why I'm Wody. I'm giving you these reasons. I'm giving you mad reasons.
Well, you
I
talking heavy
really
though.
I can't even.
She
I'm
turned the
and
jazz of us.
if somebody
Crazy.
was to be like, well, what do you think was a flaw of yours, or what do you think is gonna be held against you? Nothing. It's flawless.
I
The
love your
criteria
confidence.
is right there. And you say like, okay, it was a stinky night. That
That
ain't.
particular
I don't
night was.
listen.
You
I
were.
don't. I don't agree. But whatever. Let's say it was a stinky
Of
night.
course
Of
you
course
don't.
you left. Of course you left with performer of the night. No, because I could have been stinky too, and I wasn't. I battled a
True.
month after Tay Rock. I had a battle the
Right.
next week. I actually had a reason to probably be stinky. I'm tired from Tay Rock. I'm preparing for a whole nother battle at the same time. But what happened? Jazz the Rapper leave with a performance of the night
Talk
versus
heavy.
Shot Rack.
When you
Come
right,
on, man.
you right. Okay. When
Come
you
on,
right,
man.
you
Like
right.
you
Keep
you can look
talking.
at it how you look at it, but I'm and like you said, like the bottom line for my year though, like if I'm leaving with anything, the bottom line is it was flawless, flawless. Now
Okay.
ask yourself that about a lot of other people's years. Mine was flawless.
Right. And so is the contenders. So you got 29 days to pull this off. Let's go, champ. Let's see what else you got.
Yeah, she
Let's see if
30
this
you,
gonna
but
be enough.
Hey, she
29 days before this off.
she
You just eat
30.
your joy.
She
Go
32
ahead.
OG.
yeah,
You're
she
done.
32.
Oh, y'all
Three
biased.
oh.
So
Anyway, it's a
be
biased room.
Nah, it's not even being
Nah.
biased, man.
biased.
She proved
It's a
she made a
biased room.
case.
I
That's
know what
Nah,
room I'm in.
there's
I'm
no
gonna fight
bias.
through it.
She made her case.
that's enough.
She
I
made her
never was against
case.
her though.
Nah, not even
She the
saying
one
that.
got mad about the stinky night. I didn't. I wasn't
I
mad
I
about the
I don't think
stinky
she
night. I'm
I
just.
don't think she was upset.
Thank you.
I think.
I didn't detect that. But
I wasn't.
Yeah,
Nah, I
no, we
wasn't.
not
Uh,
in a battle. I gave her kudos. I said, you know what, you did. You did your thing with the actual Cody.
he
We
don't
just
lie.
talking.
He
I
ain't
just
don't
want you to break
lie.
down the variables, man. I'm picking my president. I want to make sure I'm making the
He
right
ain't don't
selection. Thank
lie.
God I
Nah,
ain't pick Kamala.
listen, that's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? Who wants to
That's
pick Kamala?
and that's why I asked you who. That's why I asked you who was your Wody because once you didn't have a decision, that's on me to try to convince you. I wasn't mad about you saying a stinky night. I just didn't know where it came from because I don't remember people saying that shit was ass, like the card was ass.
No, you
So I
just
was
remember the
really,
performance of the night. It's hard to remember that. I get you. I got you. It's all
but
good.
you can't. But you don't remember who was stinky though.
Oh, we named I don't want to,
You
I
named Chirac.
yeah, stinky,
Okay,
choking,
so how
sloppy,
that make it a stinky
dusty,
night? It
soft,
was like it
soft
was
J
like a
Black.
good battle.
It wasn't for you. I'm talking about that night, that event. Yeah, it wasn't for you. You did your thing. You did your thing. You was the performance of the night. I'm just saying it
Was
wasn't
A.
hard to
I
be
was A. I
performance
was
of the
A.
night
I was
that
A in
night because
performance
the
of the night.
night stunk. It was a horrible night. But
I
it
don't.
was, you know what I'm saying?
I don't remember. I really don't remember people saying it
It
was
don't matter
horrible.
because you was the performance of the night. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to focus on that. You did your job. I'm saying I'm talking from a consumer standpoint. The night was stinky,
Yeah.
but you was the performance of the night.
I was
You have
A.
been performance of the.
Let me clarify. I'm not saying I was the performance of the night. I'm saying I'm A. Like it's subjective. Like that one I feel like
Oh,
is subjective, but I am saying I left with
okay.
something. But like I said, you said you're not sure. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
And
sure.
you said I only got one variable, which is Tay Rock. When
That's the
like
best thing you got going.
Yo, she
That's like
cornered
that
me
heart.
with that
You know
shit.
what that Tay Rock battle is? That's like that little heart locket your granny give you. Like, baby, this for you. That's what that Tay Rock battle. That's your best, piece of anything you have right now. I ain't gonna
hell
lie
yeah,
to you.
we all have one best thing, right? We all have
That's a
one best
fact.
thing. It's always gonna be something that stand out, but it's a lot of shit that come with 2024. You heard me? You heard me?
No, talk heavy. Talk heavy. You ain't here for no reason. And you
Yeah,
ain't here for no reason. Shit.
we got the promo 30 days of promo. Make sure you following so you see that every day. I'm really telling y'all
Hmm.
why Jazz the Rappers Woty, why you should donate, why you should vote. Jazz the Rapper versus Coffee, Battle of the Year. Jazz the Rapper versus Tay Rock, Performance of the Year, Round of the Year, round two. And yeah, and Jazz the Rapper Woman of the Year. Period.
All
No,
right,
talk heavy,
y'all.
Jazz. You a good sport. Salute to
All
you,
right,
Jazz.
Jazz got in her bag there. Okay.